is everybody? It's what I want to know. How is everybody? Check one, check one. Check one, check one. Doing a little sharing here. You may, in fact, get a notification that, in fact, their show is live. And because of, you know, new developments in the world, to be conscious of where we is at all times. This show actually will be airing later on Phoenix Street News Television, where the latest and greatest cool information can be found. I know you are aware of that. PhoenixStreetNews.com. There's always something going on in the world. And this is kind of what we are going to be discussing. Again, like and share the show. Yeah, feel me? Like and share the show. Don't play. You know how we do. This program is brought to you by PhoenixStreetNews.com, the Valley's news and entertainment directory that caters to bars, nightclubs, restaurants, other entertainment venues, and provides quality digital advertising for small businesses just like yours. And also offering business printing, business cards, flyers, banners, all of that. And with the latest edition, 2 years in, we have Phoenix Street News, radio, and television. And as we go into our third season, and in our attempt to move to the number one spot, we're in the top 10, but we need to do more. We need to do better. We need to be at number one. But that's going to take you for us to get to that place. No doubt about it. That is going to take you 100% to get us there. But hey, we working on it. We is working on it. And as a matter of fact, this show is going to prove just that. That is where we going with it. For you as a business and TV. Now, at this point, this the month of November. Scorpio, Sagittarius. And with Sagittarius coming up, Miss Dynasty, for her birthday, is offering you and yours, if you're in business, 45 days of free advertising. You feel me? 45 days of free advertising. And that being said, who can't use advertising if you're in business? I'm just saying. If you're in business, you know advertising is your lifeblood. Sure is. And bow, ain't no difference around here. So we've got 45 days of free advertising. I know you want to know what the hell does that mean. What the hell does 45 days of free advertising mean? And what does that mean to you? Well, for you and your business brand, it means a considerable considerable amount. It means a lot. And also, I want to let y'all know that we are now featuring Espanol. That's right. Um, and today, every day, generally, kind of, sort of, this week so far, we've been doing our business weekly, and out of 4 businesses that we contact with the 45 days of free digital advertising, out of 4, we got 2 that we got to talk to. We got our people over at Caribbean Style Lock and Twist, 5407 West Glendale Avenue. I got King's Home Repairs LLC. This brother, Mr. Lincoln, phenomenal brother, phenomenal young brother. I also was close with Hairboo. I had Hairboo. Hairboo was cool for a minute. And then we got to just general conversation. And then Hairboo lost their mind, told me don't ever call them again. But they do hair at the gallery down the street, so I'll just have to pay them a personal visit. Surely. No doubt about it. All right, so here we go. Pow, pow, pow. That's right, it's me. And what time is it? You already know. What time it is? It's time to get busy. It's time to get busy. It's time to save the world. I've had a number of conversations with a number of people and a lot of women. It hasn't went well. Now, we're in a crisis. Anybody that knows anything about crises know we're in a crisis. Now, today changed everything, because when I was talking to Miss Desiree Green, 50-plus-year-old sister with adult boys in the house, I come to the realization that under man's control, past 24, 25, a son is not going to be in the house. Not going to happen. A man, there are not going to be 2 men in the house. A father is going to make sure his son is equipped to go out in the world and do what? Provide food, clothing, and shelter for himself. Meanwhile, and between times, a woman, she's not going to instill survival into the son, because she's in survival mode, and she needs the son around the house for security from all these weird men she might be bringing in. How many people know young sons that have gotten into issues with mama's boyfriends? So mama keeping him at the house to help her with the bills and for security. None of that is beneficial to the son at all because he's ill equipped to become that pseudo man of the house. And after having this conversation, I'm having a conversation about men, women, and stuff with Miss Green. So she decides she wants to put me on speakerphone. And she got boys in the house. I'm like, I don't know if you should do that, Missy. Go right ahead, though. So I'm having a real grown man conversation. And her sons and nephew or something, they feeling it. They're like, right on. That's it right there. Mama mad. Mama mad now. She mad. She's trying to talk over me. The whole deal. After a while, what happened? Typical black woman. Oh, no, just don't call my phone now, I know, Mom. Well, we were just talking about it, and I guess shouldn't have went there. Shouldn't have went there. Live and learn. Keep the business short and sweet and to the point. But out of the other two people, and one person that I'm in business, but advertising is like too serious for business for me. I'm out. But the other two people that I spoke to, we talked. It was pretty much like I had a spotlight on business interview with them during that call, which was fantastic and promising. So we're going to continue along that vein of making sure I go through these business cards. Now, once I go through these business cards, I mean, it might be a minute before I get another stack of business cards that I can go through from a particular location. But once I go through this business card, and a number of you have gotten digital advertising Phoenix Street News, and I may as well take this opportunity to run down, shout out to Darwin. This is his drink, and I was like, well, I think I might have to have a adult beverage. And he left one of these in the refrigerator. I'm telling you, Darwin. I mean, it might be Voodoo Ranger, but Lord Jesus, this takes a little bit of getting used to. Now, I'm not going to try to get used to it, but I need to sit through this show. I'm just saying. All right, so I'm having this conversation, and the youngsters in the background are like, yes, right on, co-signing and everything. So that brought me to this place where I need to have some conversations with my young YNs, youngins, grandkids. The grandsons, we need to talk. Big Daddy, Grandpa, we are off the porch, in the yard, about to see what's up. Because out of the last 50 years, under black woman rule, you have lost your way. Your mama don't know how to make a boy into a man. No way. She's trying to make herself into a man. That ain't working out either. All right, so this is the deal. Young men, I want you, especially, man, hit that damn Cash App. Hit that Cash App, Mike and D, $ Mike and D. If, in fact, I say anything that makes sense to you, you like, fuck yeah, I can go along with that, then you need to hit that Cash App. That's right. And I was banned for a minute on Facebook. I might be still banned. I don't know. Which is the reason why thanks to connect to your city, I have the opportunity to be live and unfiltered without having to worry about the community standards when I set the standards. All right, now, boys, it's time to go to man's school. And I want a number of you to hook up with me. And so we can start this process. We don't have time to procrastinate. We don't have time to, uh, we don't have time to hesitate. We don't have a second to lose. That is that is where we at right now. And with a fresh look. Anyway, so um the young men have been placed in a very precarious situation where they're expected to be men. You're expected to be a man, but you haven't been trained to be one. So, what I propose is that if you are in the Phoenix metropolitan area, Phoenix, Glendale, whatever, contact me so you can be a part of our television series of, I guess I could call it Build Blacks Back Better. Hashtag Build Blacks Back Better. All these. Build Blacks Back Better. Not that complicated. Starting with black men. The key foundation of a black man is, other than what Kevin Samuels, the late great godfather Kevin Samuels, has said, black men represent the four P's. Problem solver, got to solve all the problems, yours and hers. Provider, you got to provide for yourself. Protector, procreation. You got to protect your lineage. The Creator gave you, man, everlasting life through procreation. You don't reproduce yourself, you are not going to be here very long. All right, so other than get into a deep, elongated monologue, I'm going to do this. Why are you here? Man, black man, any man. Why are you here? Your main objective is to survive. And not just survive, we're talking about survival of your bloodline. Survival of your bloodline. You are your father, your father's 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 son. And it's your job to carry on. Now that we're somewhat civilized, how you do that has been manipulated, has been watered down. Back in the day, the elders are taking the boys that have come of age, the ones that start shooting semen. Now you're a man, bro, because you can reproduce, bro. And so now it's time for you to know what your role is in the community, in the society, in the family, and whether or not you are ready. That part. Is you ready? Hmm. We're about to take you from mama. That's right. Take you from mother. And with the elder men, we going into the wild. It's survival time now, bro. It's how do you survive? And you got to know the rules. In order to survive, you got to know the rules. Take no prisoners, and everything is on you. Being a man means you got to make the ultimate decision on what happened. Being a man is that you got to make your father, his lineage, you got to honor your lineage. You got to honor your father, honor your mother, that your days may be long on the land of the Lord that God giveth thee. Throwing a little Bible shit, right? Now, in honoring your father, that means that you honor the bloodline, that you don't want to disgrace the bloodline. Now, do you? No, you don't. You are your father. And 90% of the time, if you got a father, you grow up to be your father. People will always tell you, women, if you want to know who this man is that you're considering, meet his father. Because that's who he will become. Whether you like it or not, that's where you come from. The fruit don't fall far from the tree. Ever. And that goes for women. Yeah, you like your mama. If your mama was a tramp, you probably are too. It is what it is. So now, men, it's on you to figure it out. Now, if you didn't have the guidance in the beginning of father that was going to give you the ropes, at least you get to become your father. But he's gone. We don't need no man, especially your daddy. All right. Let me give you a little story. Everybody's got a story, bro. Everybody's got a story. Your story, very important. Thing is, chances are you'll never get a chance to tell it. You got rap music, you could tell your story, but nah, you don't want to tell that story. Because in every real story, there is some tragedy. But overcoming that tragedy is what molds you into the man that you become. Now, one of the things that has been missing in our tribal conversation about where do we go from here, and the way it looks, everybody wants to put all of the eggs in the reparation basket. I don't blame them. I got my eggs in there too. But let's say, for instance, that Miss Charlie don't cut the check. Now, if you don't cut the check, then what? Back to square one, right? Okay, back to square one. I like that. In being back to square one, what does that mean? And I'm talking about square one being prior to integration, right after slavery, right? See, the problem that we face is we're not self-sufficient. We cannot break away from the step parents, the white folks at the plantation. Got to have a job back at the plantation. And because our leadership hasn't said, what if Mr. Charlie and them ain't here tomorrow? What if there was a day or two a week without the white man? Oh, my Lord Jesus, have mercy. You talking about proving me wrong. Oh, yeah, black people would be at each other's throat. For real, for real. Chewing that whole neck out. So, before we really, really, really entertain the idea of reparation, we need to entertain the idea of restoration. Restoring the family. Getting a check and some benefits and not having family is not going to fix black people. So what we need is, right now, a plan, a radical plan. What's up with Radical Mike? Phoenix Street News plan, not a dream. That could turn out to be a nightmare. That has turned out to be a nightmare. Not a dream, but a plan. Man. Foolproof. Foolproof plan. You know how I do. I come up with shit. I think it through. All right, so we need a foolproof plan right now to save black people, just in case we don't get saved by the white folks on the white horse with the check. Oh, shit. That just ran right over. So that we don't get fucked up by the white people and the check, right? So, all right, I made a mess. So what if I'm supposed to be like on, I'm right, going cold turkey again. If I'm gonna be a representative and a guidance person for the young black men of America, I'm gonna have to damn muscle up. I'm gonna have to get my shit all the way straight and in order. But meantime, in between time, it's time to run it. You know what I mean? And we running out of what? Time. Absolutely. Now, we don't want to take y'all out there into the cosmos, but we will take you out into the cosmos. What we need is for you, young black men, to lock arms, lock hands, shoulder to shoulder, be men. You need each other for our cooperative process. Let's see, a dub is still up. What the hell? I'm over 75. I don't need it. Must be something in their diet. And a lot of it is genetics. Some of these people wasn't meant to be reproducing. So anyway, oh, I need to holler at Doug. Where's my man at? Hold on. Y'all hold on right there where y'all at. Fuck, it's raining. It's some more shit. That motherfucker busy. And tell it is fucking raining outside. It is raining outside. Ain't no doubt about it. Where the blunt at? All right. So anyway, in the process of where we at, black men haven't been trained to understand that you got to work together, not against each other. It's you and your tribe against the world. And now it is absolutely time that, that being said, you understand it and make it happen. And understand that that is the alternative, is to be together. And until we understand that we have power in numbers, without money, just the bodies in one room is money. And when I had a conversation with the ADOS leadership, Miss Yvette Cornell and crew, not Antonio Moore. I know he's more sensible, but this is the deal. I mentioned we need collective marketing. You know what I mean? Collective marketplace, collective commerce, right? In every black community, you need to have a marketplace, no matter how big, no matter how small. Now, as with us being all over the country, we have the opportunity, networking wise, to have a look. You can go to Chinatown, you can go to Little Haiti, you can go to Little Jamaica, you can go to all of these cultural places in their community, but you can't go to Hood Town, you can't go to Black Town, you can't go to our community and get any goods and services other than drugs and bullshit. That's not good enough. People should be able to, like, man, where's the chicken at? Go to the hood, bro. Go right down there and make left, man. They got every kind of chicken you can come up with. They got pork chops. They got whatever. They making stuff, producing stuff, being creative, and selling to individuals outside the community. Miss Yvette and them they say, oh, you sound like Dr. Claude Anderson, group economics. I'm like, yeah. That micro tribal family economics always work. I don't care what time it is. All of the other ethnic groups are using it every day. They're using group economics. Their money circulates within their community over and over and over and over again before some other character gets their money. They doing everything within their community. They got the doctor, got the lawyer, got the baker, got the What do you got in the black community? Nobody. We got issues with health care. Not to mention black women aborting every other kid. But we have problems with getting regular quality medical care because we got to go to them. We don't have a doctor or clinic or nothing in our community. No black people think they should be the one to make sure our people have better health care. To make sure our people have better food. Where the garden at? Farrakhan promised us a garden years ago with Muslims. Self-sufficient, got the bean pies and the fish plates. But didn't teach the rest of the community how to make the bean pies in the plate or set up satellite bean pie locations. So we can't feed ourselves, we can't clothe ourselves, we can't employ ourselves. Black people, we spend X amount of $1 trillion per year. Where you get the money from though? From the man's job, from the plantation. So what I propose is young black men, and especially retired black men that have skills, trades, it's time for you to pass those trades down to young black men in the community for free. You're going to take that shit to your grave. No doubt about it. You're going to take it to your grave. Why don't you? Each one teach one. What happened to that concept? Because, say for instance, you get the reparation check tomorrow. With a black family so fucked up, you ain't gonna do nothing but throw it in the air, make it rain on every raggedy motherfucker. It's crazy. With the instability in the black community, reparation, oh my God. I'm not against it. Hey, give me my money. Let me throw it away. But at the end of the day, we'll fuck that up real quick. When just the opposite is supposed to happen. See, we don't have family now because women exchange family for money. So you would think we get reparation, we all got money, we could get black love back. I doubt it. Because money ain't gonna make her submit. Now she got money too. No, she's not gonna be a black woman even with reparation. So now we better fix that before. Back to young black men. Know your worth. No, you make everything happen. Without you, nothing happens. Without you, there's no protection. Everything dies. Everything. So now it's time for you, young black men, to get together with your young black male friends and come holler at me. So we're going to chop it up. We're going to teach black men how to do shit with their fucking hands. How to build a community. Brick by brick. Stick by stick. No switches necessary. At the end of the day, we better start building right away because we running out of time, Junior. We've been out of time. And we don't need a lot of black men. We just need a few black men. And at the end of the day, brothers, let me tell you, the future is poly. Survival of the fittest. It is polygamy. And all of the multitude of sisters ain't going to be able to go. Because she can't be in a pride. She can't be in a family where a man is in charge. And now, economically speaking, you want to know why the poly thing is important? 2 reasons. 1, economics. 3 wives with income and a man with income is better than 1 man and 1 wife with income. The median income for a black woman is $40,000. A black man, $50,000. Medium income for a black family, $95,000. Pretty much the same as a Hispanic family, $95,000. Medium income for a white family is $130-something thousand. You feel me? So, being that we losing wealth in a minute, 25 years we be broke. 61% of the black wealth is going to die with the boomers. How we going to make that money up? How we going to make family up? We only got 30% of black people are married. 51% of black men 30 and under have no children. 19%, the raggedy black men are bobbing the whole 60-70% of black women that are single. With all the bastard children, I might add. So, poly becomes the way of the future, economically and mortality wise. We got low birth rate. We are dying faster than we are being alive. Right? We going out faster than we coming in. So we got to magnify that. We got to magnify the birth rate. Good men, good bloodline, good women. And we got to magnify the income. 4, 5 incomes under one roof. That part. And the fact that I already cleared it through AI as a viable option to save the people in the least amount of time because we ain't got time. So we got to muscle up on family. We got to muscle up on money. And for that to happen, we need total fucking unity. We got people still talking about voting Democrat or Republican. No. What we need to do as black people is influence a conscious voting block. You feel me? And whatever we say the society needs, then we are going to bring the demands to both parties. If y'all want our swing votes, then you got to meet our swing demands. That part. That's how you, not an independent party, no. You ain't got to be a party at all. You just got to be like minds that have decided that we need this done. Back before, right after slavery, pro-white people and pro-black people from slavery were together until the unions came and made white people special without skills. Think how great America would be if the fucking skills of black people had been just let loose. Oh, we had Benjamin Banneker's, we had Elijah McCoy's, Black History Month. Oh, we've had exceptional brothers in our bloodline. So it's still exceptional brothers right here. We just need to get that foot off our neck. And how do we get that foot off our neck? By coming together. By coming together for our people as black men. Now it's your time to do it, bro. Black women are not going to be any damn better unless you force them. They're not going to get married unless you say you ain't giving them the dick. I'm just saying. Unless they're on the blade, unless they are registered whore, they don't get the dick. And you don't get to be a whore and a housewife. You get to be one or the other. And now you get to be in the pride. Because we run out of time for one man, one woman. There's not enough good men to go around. So some of you women are just going to be whores anyway. There's not enough good men to go around. So you are going to have to be with one of those retards, or you're going to have to get with a real lion. Pick your poison. At this point, you are no longer in charge. Not like you were in charge in the first place. By default. It's like this woman said to me, Miss, what's her name? Miss Desiree. She said, when I said the men were put out of the house in the 70s by women and the system, welfare system. She said, well, where did the men go? How come they didn't do what? They just got put out. They just got their rights to their children cut off. You want them to do what other than be bitter as fuck? What do you want them to do? A man that has been beat down by you and the system put out and you say, oh, you need to go out there and think about your kids that I got over here with another man. That part. And the man that you gave the boot is supposed to like you. Fuck, right now, he don't even like the kids, let alone you. You have turned a man against his own children because he don't want to deal with you. And dealing with you is a choice. What's up, Doug?
What it do, my good brother? How you doing,
Man, I'm doing a live stream over here, man, dying, man. Women
Bruh,
talking crazy about me. I ain't got no weed. I'm like, oh my God.
bruh. I was kind of knee deep in some action.
Yeah, yeah.
But bro, I ain't got no damn weed either. But you know what? I'm about to try to find something real quick. I'm about to see if I know anybody that got some weed right now, man.
Oh yeah, bro.
Same shit.
Yeah, bro.
You,
We've
bro,
been,
you done came through for me so many goddamn times, brother. So
man,
I don't got none.
man, bro. I be working and then it got late and I was like, nah, fuck it. I'm finna just go cold turkey, goddamn me.
Hell no.
And then I was like, nah, fuck that.
Nigga can't wait for the dispensary to open.
Man, come on, man. So,
Man, if I come across something, man, I'll definitely hit you, brother.
all right, I'm here.
But I'm dry to the motherfucker. I smoked one last blunt about a goddamn hour or two ago.
I know, man. We can't get no help. Real motherfucking men can't get no help. You would think that motherfucking, you would think that women would be just rolling through like, yo, bro, I got you. Here's something to eat. Here's some guy, man. Nah, man, they trying to play us, bro. We finna hit them though. I'm doing a live now, straight from the man cave for the men.
All right, my good brother.
All right, later, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah, I was trying to hit my brother up, but I was like, do that. But anyway, that's the way things be going. Man, black men got to work together. So anyway, so until next time, how long has the show been? Oh shit, 57 minutes, almost an hour. Y'all watch the sales we got going on right there. And, all right. Okay, so let's bring this show to an end, shall we? Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Ow, 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 ow. You already know what it do and what it be. So, that being said, you got to look out for the black men. You know what I'm saying? Young brothers. You know, Big Daddy got you. So don't be stressing. I know it looks hard, but let me tell you, you have got to have a trade. You have got to have an occupation, not a hustle, not an entrepreneur. You got to have an occupation. Occupation will ride you through the waves, bro, of hard times. An occupation. Plumber, electrician, blah, blah, blah. Bam, you got to be independent. And I'm going to have some conversations with some young brothers that have been in business, that have made it in business, and it's not going to be a problem, bro. That's why the elders are here to make sure that this shit goes smoothly, you know, and it will. Trust me. It most definitely will. But I am going to need your participation. I'm going to need your participation. Come to meetings. We're going to start doing shit in the park. We're going to start doing stuff in public, man. Just a show of unity for young black men. We need y'all. The community needs you. So it's time to tighten up. Ain't no doubt about it. Until next time, baby, baby, baby. You already know how we doing. We got to get the flock out of Dodge. See ya. Beyond.